Hi, I'm Marsha. This is my final application on Flutterflow for App Design 2. First, I will start with the splash page. This is the first screen users see when they open the app. It shows a simple animation where the logo scales up and then fades in, similar to my Lottie Files prototype. So to make sure the animation finishes, I added a 2-second delay before the app automatically moves to the authentication page. Next is the authentication section. So for the sign up page, new users can create an account by entering their details. So the text fields are connected directly to Firebase authentication, so user data is saved automatically there. Then for the login page, existing users can log in, so the system checks Firebase to see if the user already exists before allowing access. After logging in, users arrive at the home page. At the top, there is a weekly recap countdown. I use the timer widget here to control the countdown, and below that is the new releases section. I created a releases collection in Firebase and connected it to a horizontal list view so users can scroll through the latest songs. When a user taps on the song card, a custom audio player appears. So I used page state variables to pass the song information and audio link into the player. So originally this page had a social feed, and I changed it to new releases and what's new because a feed feels more suitable for a notifications page, and this content works better for a home screen. One of the biggest challenges here was the audio player. At first I tried uploading WAV and MP3 files directly, but they wouldn't play. I also tried using Google Drive links, but the system didn't recognize them as an audio to play. In the end, I ended up using Dropbox, but I had to manually change the link format so the audio would stream instead of being downloaded. Next is the artist community page. At the top, there's a search bar where users can search for the artist. This uses a simple search action connected to the artist collection in Firebase. I removed the join tab from my original design since there's no special features that I incorporated for joining the artist community yet, so I felt like it was unnecessary for the MVP for now. So when a user clicks on an artist, they are taken to the artist profile page. I use the parameter passing here to send the selected artist data to this page. This allows the correct name, image, and details to be displayed. The page is organized using a tab bar. I also changed the original socials tab to music because showing the artist songs is more important for music discovery. In the merch tab, users can view available products. When a user selects the item, they can adjust the quantity, and I used a local app state variable called myCart to store the selected items temporarily. This part was challenging because sometimes the wrong quantity or duplicate items were added, and I fixed this by adding custom logic to make sure the correct item and quantity were saved. I also moved the cart to its own page instead of using a pop-up because this made the layout cleaner and it allowed me to add a function that automatically calculates the price. This page shows the weekly vibe recap, which displays the listening statistics. So instead of using a normal page view, I used a page state variable called slide index. So the next button updates this value, which shows or hides different sections like top artists and top songs using conditional visibility. To improve the storytelling atmosphere, background music plays automatically when the page loads. So I had to convert the audio files to MP3 to make sure the music and statistics load smoothly without lag because the WAV files take a longer time to process. Finally, we have the groups feature. This page uses horizontal list views to separate the groups that you're in and the invites. So when creating a group, users can name the group and invite friends. I use the checkbox list that updates the member count in real time. So when the user clicks done, the group is saved to Firebase and it will appear in the groups you're in section. So when a group is selected, the app passes the group data to the details page. This page shows group statistics like top listeners and saddest songs, allowing users to compare listening habits with their friends. So, just to break down the back end of the app, in total I use 6 Firebase databases. These include the artist list for searching artists, the new releases and what's new content on the homepage, the music catalog, and the merchandise list shown in the artist profile. So for the data schemas, I created them to help organize and structure the data properly. I made one schema called cart item, which is used to store items added to the cart, and another one called group struct, which is used to store group information. These are the app state variables I added to manage data across different pages in the app, such as cart items and shared user data. Lastly, I created 2 custom functions. One function calculates the total quantity of items in the cart, and the other calculates the total payment amount based on the selected items in the cart list.